Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Night Stream. It is I, Click to Enlarge. We talk about gaming news, pop culture, and things I find entertaining. And here we are with more Dr. Disrespect and Kick news. I mean, Kick has been really making waves. And as what I've said in the past, you know what? I hope that this is a solid competition for Twitch. And we'll see where this can potentially go. But let's get into the news aspect here. This is via Dexerto. Kick CEO reveals they're in talks with Dr. Disrespect after he names his price. Kick's CEO Ed Craven has revealed that the platform has spoken to Dr. Disrespect about making the move. It comes just after the two-time laid out his contract demand of it's necessarily a demand. He was just kind of saying, yeah, you want 50 mil. So when Kick started dishing out contracts to streamers, it didn't take long before the question reared its head again. The doc has played into the rumors too, teasing a massive and pricey renovation to his arena. On top of that, with XQC getting reported $100 million deal, good for him. That's insane amount of money, but good for him. Platform, the two-time has said he wants half of that to make the move, and they certainly are interested from Kick's side. Now, so Kick CEO responds to Dr. Disrespect's contract demands. He says, Dr. Disrespect, I've personally been a fan of for a long time, just as I've been a massive fan of a lot of streamers, he said. Having the chance to work alongside these guys is so effing cool. And Doc is one of them. So that's interesting. He's actually a fan of the Doc himself. He goes on, Doc is someone that we would love to work with. We are talking with his team. We're talking with everyone. Well, not everyone, but most people have open communication lines with us. We want to work with everyone. We want to make things happen. We want to bring people over. So that's some good news, I guess, depending on how you look at it, good or bad. I mean, a lot of money's being thrown around here. As stated in my last video, even with XQC if he's getting $100 million, you know, I don't know if he's got an agent and a manager and going through all the Hollywood style lines of representation, because if that's the case, you know, when you're getting these contracts, $100 million contract, a lawyer is looking at that to review all those things and complete the deal. That's expensive. If you have a manager, the manager is getting 20 to 25% of that. The agent, if he's got an agent, the agent's getting about maybe 10% of that, and then you're paying taxes. So regardless, XQC is at least probably getting $50 million out of this if it's a $100 million deal. But let's see what the doc has to say. Well, let's see what the doc has to say about a potential contract with Kick. Headlining, Dr. Disrespect explains why he hasn't signed with Kick on anniversary of Twitch ban. And this is legendary streamer Dr. Disrespect has once again responded to speculation that he's signing with Kick after issuing $50 million contract request. Oh, it's a request now. Hold on. It's a request now, not a demand. Let me just hang on. The two-time laid out his contract demand. I love how they word these things to just spice up drama. Now it's a contract request. Anyways, Dr. Disrespect addressed potentially moving to Kick on June 26th, which happens to be the anniversary of his mysterious Twitch ban in 2020. When asked about why he was asking for half of XQC's deal, Doc joked that he wasn't sure how much money they have before getting a bit more serious. According to Doc, the main factors at play are his current commitments and business ventures that make Kick a bit more complicated, which is true. I mean, this guy's got what? A gaming development company. He's got his bourbon. Let me see here. Obviously, he's joking about his future billion-dollar game studio. But I mean, anything can happen. So the doc says, I'm trying to assess it between maybe streaming just 3 days a week. That plays a factor. Owning a future billion-dollar game studio, that plays into my time. Black Steel Bourbon worldwide, couple years, a global sensation, he said. The FPS streaming sensation added that he has to balance it out, but reiterated that if Kick wants him now, the $50 million offer is on the table and he's up for it. They conclude in the article, it's anyone's guess what will happen with Dr. Disrespect, but with the YouTuber without a contract at the moment, thanks to his Twitch ban, we'll have to see if Kick can work some magic to find the two-time a new home. Here's the thing, and I'll reiterate what I said in the beginning. I think it's good. Competition is good for everybody, especially streamers, and especially the freedom that people will have and do have on Kick currently. We have to see over time what will happen. I do go back and bring up Mixer and the things that happened with that. So we'll see. You know, I have mentioned in some video posts, and people get so heated. You know, my prediction is a lot of these big streamers move over to Kick, and by the time their contract's up and or rules or potential things change within Kick's guidelines, they're just going to go back to Twitch after that Kick build-up following, because it's a thing to do right now. I don't know why people are so invested on making sure that that I'm wrong, calling me names and over an opinion. But if that's how you reason with people on the internet, I mean, it's the internet, right? Go right ahead. But I do encourage and hope that Kick is here for the long term, and that it continues to make some headway here in the streaming games. But what do you guys think? Do you think Kick has a bark in this fight, in that they do have the funds to bring over larger streamers? If you're a streamer, what kind of success have you had on Kick so far? Let me know down in the comments. I appreciate you guys. That's some news. I'll talk to you soon.